Roman proconsul Linval and his centurion Marcus Quintarius arrived at Engadi with a small group of soldiers. Thaddeus wanted to see Jesus for himself, to make certain he survived. They brought with them another massive war dog trained to guard and protect. This dog would remain with Jesus as a guardian when he was well enough to preach to followers in the Galilean hills again. The big black beast would take up a position at Jesus' feet while he spoke to the crowd of followers. Several of the Essene elders waited at the entrance. Balthazar could not contain his impatience. "We need to take my father and the lady Zahar to Emoriah and Jesus immediately." Zahar watched Amon and Balthazar look deep into each other's eyes. They were Egyptian princes, men who were schooled in the temples of Egypt. They understood the nature and reality of Ka and Ba, but neither ever realized the importance of the role these forces would play in Amariah's life during the years ahead. Taket smiled. She should have known Joseph of Arimathea would have the finest engineering minds in Judea construct a wagon which would carry Jesus over rugged terrain and a blistering desert in comfort. "Ready?" Gaius kept his voice low, and his eyes searched each of the men who stood poised to lift Jesus off the cot. Bandages used to absorb the blood continuing to weep from the deep wounds inflicted as he carried the heavy wooden beam to Golgotha turned red with fresh blood. I advised Mary Magdalene to begin selling everything she owns in preparation for continuing to support Jesus in his new ministry. I suggested she develop a close kinship with his mother, brothers and sisters, if any of them gave up their lives in Judea to follow him into the unknown. Balthazar, she has no family of her own. Her wealth will guarantee a spacious home can be found in the Vale of Kashmir for Jesus, family, and friends.